Welcome to our third annual holiday nail art series with me, Sarah, from Sarah's Nail Secrets.
And Talia from Talia's Nail Tales. This year we're doing 12 designs, but we're going to space them out a little bit different so the series lasts until Christmas.
So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a tutorial. Let's get started. Hey you guys, today's theme is presents. So I found some present pictures on Instagram of some less conventional colors of presents, and that's what I am using as my inspiration for this set. So the first one I'm going to come in with is Vanilla Bean from Elegance. And the brush I'm using here is my Bemi Beauty Box Rose Gold Gel Brush. I busted this out recently and I really like this brush, so I've been using it a lot lately. So this set is a gel set, so I did file down her past set, and then we're just going in with the colors. So I've applied a clear base, and then I'm going in with Vanilla Bean on just the one finger, because this finger is going to be like one of the presents that were in there, where it's going to be kind of off-white with some gold, rose gold colored tree stamp, so it can mimic that design. So I have to come in with Vanilla Bean, so I apply a super thin layer of Vanilla Bean down first, and then I pick up a bigger layer of Vanilla Bean and I kind of work that down the nail and try to get full coverage with minimal shadowing. So the next color I'm coming in with is also from Elegance, called It's Showtime. This one is so beautiful. So this nail is going to be like one of the presents that I had in the picture, where it's got the brown and white snowflakes, and I thought I would use my clear jelly stamper layered stamping plates to do that design, which ended up turning out exactly like that, so it's perfect. So I apply a thin layer of It's Showtime on the nail first, trying to get it really nice and even around the cuticle area, and then I go in and I'm building this color up a bit. So I pick up a bead, I put it near the cuticle area, not quite as close, because when you file, you don't want to file off all the colors, so you want it to be super thin at the cuticle area. And then I'm just working this down the nail, and because it's a metallic color, you can kind of jiggle your brush and give it some texture, or you can apply it super thin and layered and get rid of that texture. So now I'm coming in here with Doll Face. This one is so beautiful. And I'm just applying this on the middle finger. And this nail's kind of like the feature, most extravagant nail in this design. So I'm making it look like this present with the texture. So I'm going to be doing that cool bubble technique you guys have probably seen all over Instagram. This video was filmed a while ago, so it's the first time that I got that bubble effect that I tried it. It turned out really cool. It's actually really easy, so I'm kind of behind in the trend. But I apply this all over this nail, and then that bubble technique will be at the very end with top coat. So moving on to some glitter. Gotta add glitter to the set. Gotta use French press. This is one of my favorite Light Elegance glitters. It's so pretty. So again, just applying a thin layer and then gonna build it up a little bit more. And this is just going on the middle finger. And this nail's not really like any of those boxes that I showed. It's just gonna have a present design using striping tape and crystals. So I just gotta build the color up and then encapsulate all these nails. So when encapsulating all these nails, I decided to just show you guys me encapsulating the ring finger here, just so this video wouldn't be too long. And then I decided to not file on camera as well, just because this series, we are editing 12 videos, and that's a lot. So I decided to cut out all finish filing for this series. So if you guys missed the finish filing, I will try and include it in some more of my newer videos in January. So if you guys do want to see finish filing techniques, please let me know down below, and I will try to include them in more tutorials. But this one, I didn't do it. Sorry. So for encapsulating, I apply a slip layer down, and then I build up the layer for my apex. And the gel I'm using is the Light Elegance Cool Gel. So now for stamping. Like I said, this nail is supposed to look like wrapping paper, like the present with the trees. So I actually played around a bit, but I didn't want to bother showing you guys that. So that's the one I ended up with. It's a layered stamper, but I just used the one layer, and I thought that turned out really cool and exactly what I wanted. And then here, like I said, I'm using the stamping plate to do the layered snowflakes with the two colors, and I thought that turned out really cute too. So now we're going to work on the bubble nail. So you just need some soap and water, and that's it, and a straw. And then you just, make bubbles. And then I'm applying one layer of no wipe top coat. I did not cure that. Sorry it's blurry, but you guys get the gist of it. So right away I come in and apply bubbles on top of it. Doesn't really matter how you do this, just make sure that you don't accidentally bump your top coat with your straw. So I just kind of place the bubbles on, cure that fully, and then you wipe off the bubbles and you get like a textured top coat. It's really cool. So I wanted this nail to look like a present. So the best way to draw on texture like this is using these Bemi Beauty Box metal leaf gels because they don't really move. So I just did one line of that on the nail, cured it, and then I'm going in and top coating that line because I did want this to be shiny. Gave that a cure. And now we're moving on to the ring finger here. So I'm coming in and I'm applying striping tape. So I always put the finger down on a stand. It just makes it so much easier to try to get that striping tape down. And I cut it and then I'm applying it across to make like a present. So to keep your striping tape from coming up at all for your client, I use Luminary Nail Systems Clarity. Just one thin coat of that over the whole nail, and I find that helps so much to not have striping tape lift up and fall off. So just one thin layer of Clarity, gave that a cure, and then I will top coat that nail as well. But I'm just moving on to add crystals first. So the middle finger, like I said, is the special nail. So I'm adding a really big, like, vintage rose crystal in the center. I'm using my Ugly Duckling Shtick-It to put that on. I gave that a cure, and then I'm applying crystals around it and just creating, like, this was supposed to look like a giant bow, but of course I don't have a giant bow. So what I did is just do a bunch of crystals to kind of like mimic a giant bow. Like, this is a special present, you know what I mean? So here I'm just adding more of those fun crystals around the big crystal. And then I'm going to cure that, and then we're going to go in and add smaller crystals around it. So freaking cute. Gave that a cure. And now I did add crystals and pearls on her ring finger, but I didn't bother showing you guys because it was completely blurry. Yeah, sorry about that. So now we can top coat these. So I decided to go shiny. I was gonna mix and match and do matte versus shiny, but then I got down to it and I just thought the set was so pretty, so I decided to make it all shiny. I do kind of regret it. I kind of wish I did the pinky and the pointer finger matte. I thought that would turn out really good, but I didn't. So here we are. I'm top coating all the nails except the middle finger, which has the texture on it because you don't want to top coat the texture and ruin that design. So I'm just top coating all these with my Glitter Bells No Wipe top coat. Gave that a full cure, added cuticle oil, removed the extra stamping, and washed her hands. And here is the finished present design, which was inspired by some Pinterest presents. So I hope you guys like my design and how I didn't do traditional colors. Let me know down below what you think, and make sure you head on over to Talia's channel and check out what she did. She also didn't do traditional colors, which I thought is super fun. Hers is like a gold and white and marble and glitter, so pretty. So make sure you head on over there. I will link her video in my description box so you guys can easily find it. Make sure you're subscribed to both of us. Make sure you click the bell next to the subscription button in order to be notified when we post. And I will see you in a few days for the next one. Bye!